Hey guys, it's Jeff Donda here at Metalwerx Motorsports. So we just got home from the 2025 Rausch Creek Rumble in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. It was the first round of the Ultra4 East Coast Regional Series. Like I said, we got home yesterday, got everything unloaded, got a little bit of work to do getting this thing cleaned up. But I figured I would go through and do a race report like this. I know nobody wants to read through all that bullshit, so I'm going to try this out and see if you guys like it. So we qualified and raced on Friday, which it's a little less than ideal. You try to manage your expectations in qualifying. If you can't really push too hard when you got a race in a couple hours. So I think we did just that. I think I pulled it back a little bit too much. I started laying down what I felt was a really good qualifying run, and I tried to cut a small corner going underneath of the pine tree. Well, the pine tree must have liked our car and wanted to go for a ride, so it came with us and it rode right here for a majority of our qualifying lap. Luckily, the mud hole at the end, we hit it hard enough because we couldn't see it and it knocked that off, but then we couldn't see because of the mud, so that slowed us down even further. But it left us starting the line 7th place, which isn't terrible. It's not what we wanted, but it is what it is. So at least we didn't tear anything up in qualifying. We just did a quick nut and bolt. Everything seemed good to go. We took off the line at 12:30 on Friday, and I don't know what to say. It wasn't a couple hundred feet into the course. Low talent light came on. I will say this, these Maxxis Rockzillas are awesome. They hook on rocks, they hook on dirt, they hook on everything, even trees in this case. And this thing hooked on a tree and it climbed the hell out of it, and we kind of wound up on our side and took a nap. So luckily there's a recovery crew in place. And they helped us get rolled back over. Going through the footage, I think we lost around 6 minutes in total. So it is what it is. Like I said, low talent light came on, but luckily we were able to get back on our wheels, keep going. The rest of the first lap was pretty uneventful. I wanted to make sure that we weren't having any issues with anything externally. I know the last time that I ripped this fender off, it had found its way down to lay on the header and catch on fire. So we wanted to make sure that we weren't going to have any thermal incidents on the second lap, so we pulled into the pits, lost some time there while everybody's checking everything out. Luckily, Jesse used a little bit of zip tie engineering to get us back going again. Went out for the second lap, and we ran our fast lap of the day on the second one. Luckily, there's no traffic. It was just smooth, smooth second lap. We couldn't ask for a better course. It was really rocky, really tough. I'm surprised as many people finished as they did. Huge shout out to John and the guys at Ultra4 for giving us an awesome place to race, especially Rausch Creek. I want to say a huge congrats to Cody Willenborg, Paul Wolf, Nick Anderson, and Jeremy Blackburn. We ended up finishing 5th overall, and those guys all beat us out, and rightfully so. So huge congrats to those guys. But like I said before, this was kind of bittersweet. This is going to be the last race in this thing. We built this thing about 2 years ago, and this car has never not finished a race. Super proud to say that. More so than our racing program, our prep side of things is 100% on point, and I think 2 years without a DNF is a huge testament to what we do here for prep. So when we got the Pro R, I thought this was the perfect platform to build a bigger car off of, and we're a little late to the game doing it because of customer projects and whatnot. But this summer, I'm taking the time to focus on my new car. I've got the geometry figured out. Just have to start packaging everything, and hopefully here in the next couple weeks the chassis will be completed and ready to send off to laser. So this is our last race of the year. So for our Ultra4 family, we will see you guys at the 2026 King of the Hammers. where we will debut the new car. We got a couple tricks up our sleeves, so I hate the influencer stuff, and I'm not trying to be one, but we got a lot of cool stuff that we're getting ready to do to this, and a lot of people are in my inbox a lot asking questions on how to do this with design or welding or whatever. So I'm gonna try to do a video series on building the whole car. It's gonna take me a minute to find my footing. This is super awkward for me standing right here right now, so hopefully we can get a little more comfortable in front of the camera and show you guys a little bit of what it is that it takes to build a car from scratch, from design all the way through actual fabrication to testing to its first race. So I'm going to be doing semi-regular video updates and making posts on Facebook and Instagram. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I think that's how those influencer people say it. So do that, and I'll do my best to answer them throughout the process. So I guess stay tuned, and can't wait to see everybody at the 2026 King of the Hammers.